Okay, everything is working. We are back, finally. Here we go. I'm actually not as jet lagged right now, I think. Well, jet lag is hard because I flew over the night, basically, so I arrived very early and I had to stay up the entire time. I slept a little bit, but I didn't like oversleep. So I think it's pretty good. I think I'm not that tired. Like I think I'm tired for sure, but I think I can go to bed at a reasonable time and not wake up at like freaking whatever AM, like 3 AM or something. But that's something I don't know yet. We'll have to wait for the night, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling tired right now, and then hopefully I'm tired enough to just sleep normally, and then tomorrow it's fine again. I really don't want to wake up at 4 AM and not being able to sleep. That'd be awful. Like that's what jet lag is. You go, like, let's say you go to bed at like 10 PM and then you sleep like 5 hours until 3 AM and then you wake up and you can't sleep anymore, but like it was only 5 hours of sleep, so it's not like I want to like wake up and be like, hey guys, I'm gonna start my day at like 3 AM. No. I'm still tired, but I just can't sleep because of jet lag. Hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, hello. What is the next step? Tomorrow there's actually already the qualifier for the EWC. I don't know if it's on Wikipedia, but I thought we were gonna watch some of the replays from the DreamHack. Can have a quick look at that before going. Because I think it makes sense to re-watch some of the games as well. But basically, tomorrow I'm not gonna stream because I'm gonna play in the qualifier. Tomorrow there's already the EWC like regional qualifiers. It's kind of absurd. And in case you wonder, here you can see it on Wikipedia here on the right. If you only select S tier tournaments, you see all the EWC direct qualifiers. And like A tournaments are like the other ones that count towards it, and some others like Home Story Cup. But here if you go on S tournaments on the right, you can see the European qualifier. So this is gonna happen tomorrow. This is a qualifier for the club qualifier. The actual qualifier is gonna happen on Saturday, but tomorrow is gonna be the qualifier for the qualifier. So this is the qualifier for the qualifier, which I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm not gonna stream. I don't think I'm allowed to stream, and I don't think I should stream. I should take it as serious as I can. And while I don't think like the stream is gonna distract me super hard, it can't be beneficial either. So I'm obviously gonna play without the stream. Only 34 players signed up so far. But yeah, in case you wonder what my stream title is about, why am I cooked? Does anyone know why I'm cooked? It has to do something with EWC. Anyone knows why I'm cooked? I'll show you. The results at DreamHack Dallas were really terrible. So out of the 4 players that qualified, 4 of them were Koreans. So that means all the Koreans took all the EWC spots. So basically, if like Cyril qualified here in Dallas, he would not have to play the European qualifier. But if we take a look at the bracket, spoiler kappa, we see that Cyril, he ended up losing, and also Reina ended up losing 3-2, 1 round before they qualify. So that means if Reina and Cyril or Cyril, if they had won their match, they would have been directly qualified, and therefore they wouldn't have to play in the European qualifier. Now they have to play in the European qualifier in order to qualify for EWC. So what do you think? Like 2 spots, and Reina and Cyril have to play because they didn't qualify here in like a close fashion. That is there's only 2 spots. So... Oof. But there's one more thing to say about the qualifier, by the way, in case you wonder. So, to fully explain it, there's one more thing about this qualifier that is happening this week on Saturday. Like I said, Saturday is the entire qualifier, like the closed qualifier it's called. And then tomorrow and on Thursday there's 2 open qualifiers for, not open. Tomorrow and on Thursday there's basically a qualifier for the qualifier, basically. Yeah, and I will not go to the Bulgarian event that offers another spot exactly. But basically, there's also a global qualifier, and it's not on Wikipedia yet, but I can tell you some info about the global qualifier. I don't know why it's not on Wikipedia. It should be public already. But the way that the global qualifier works, let me tell you. So the way that the global qualifier works is, so the top 2 of the European qualifier, they advance to the main event. They are invited. But then, in the European qualifier, place 3, 4, and 5 get invited to the global qualifier. That's how it works. So this qualifier, while it might be hopeless because of like Cyril or because of Reina, it might be really difficult. It is still gonna be like of huge importance to get top 5 in the qualifier. So that is the goal. Because if I don't get top 5, I'm basically out entirely. Well, there's the Bulgarian event where like if the European qualifiers that had the spot, like top 6 could be enough as well. You know, like at least top 6 and then I could get lucky. But ideally top 5 in the qualifier would be good. You're betting top 3. Well, top 3 would be the worst, because then it's like I was one round away from like directly qualifying. That would be really, that would hurt me if it's like 1 round before qualifying. But either way, yeah, that's what's gonna happen this week. So tomorrow's tomorrow's the qualifier for the qualifier. On Saturday, the closed qualifier is. So tomorrow I first have to qualify for the qualifier, basically. And so if I don't qualify for the qualifier tomorrow, there's the second qualifier for the qualifier on Thursday. And then the real qualifier for the event happens on Saturday with the 16 players that got in here. That's, yeah, everything fully explained. 8 players. 8 players tomorrow and 8 players on Thursday. And then 16 players play in the closed qualifier for the event on Saturday. Not a lot of people actually play, it's kind of insane. They get very little amount of like sign-ups, it's kind of insane. Because like the sign-ups that are there, like some of them are obviously really good, like the top 10 of Europe, like that try to qualify, they're really good. So, kind of insane that out of like, let's say 10 insane players, there's like only 34 players that bother signing up. Okay. I don't think Maru was ever washed, my friend. I think Maru was always in a good condition, but I think Maru... So guys, we're gonna watch some replays. I thought about watching some TVPs from Clem, because I didn't see the games against Classic. I also wanted to see some games off stream that happened to see how Imba tosses. Because like Classic beat up a bunch of Terrans as well. I kind of want to watch the games from like Bian, Bunny, like these kind of Terrans, and see how they did in their run. Even if they didn't do so well, just because I want to see how the games went. Like Classic, yeah, he took out a lot of Terrans on his way, but he also got beaten by Terran. Well, that game I saw somewhat, but that was not too interesting. It was just like a tank marine all in, and that's it. Like taking a map is also not really... that crazy. Tomorrow, yeah, I mean, I'll watch the playoffs. I don't really want to watch the playoffs too much. Like, Maru got extremely lucky, I think, because, like, Sarah lost. Sarah lost, and perhaps even Clem lost, I don't know. Like Maru's hardest opponent was Hero, and he was only to beat him, like, barely. Ah, yeah, the Showtime series. I want to watch Showtime versus Cure. What happened there? Let's start with that one. Oh wait, do they not have all the replays? Oh, they don't have all the replays. Ah, okay, so we can't even watch like all the replays. That's a shame. I thought they just had every single replay, but they don't. Yeah, they posted it, but it only has the playoffs and the qualifying matches for the playoffs. So, that's not all the matches. Like, I can show you. Like here. These are, if you take a look at this like this. This is like the file, basically. Playoffs, group stage, and they only have the qualifying matches. So, can you ask to have the replays? Showtime doesn't have the replays himself. They're on the computer in Dallas. He doesn't have them himself, and like we don't have access to the replays. Technically, I could have saved my replays and like sent me them via email or whatever. But I thought they would just release a replay pack. Well, you know what? Let's watch Classic vs. Bunny then. Good luck with the qualifiers. Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's get started. Let's watch some games from Classic vs. Bunny. This game kind of went under the radar, I assume. I don't think it was shown on the mainstream, was it? I probably not, I would assume. I don't think this was shown on the mainstream, so let's actually use the other overlay. I like the other overlay more for like first person. Yeah, I kind of want to see how he lost. I kind of want to analyze like TVP. I'm just kind of interested to see like what Bunny plays, you know. I'm mainly just interested in that, like what is Bunny gonna play? You look good versus Australia. Well, don't have to replays for that, unfortunately, now, so can't really watch that. But I just want to see like how Bunny played here against Classic. Like, did he go SCV pool? I mean, I already spoiled your 6-minute game, so let's just have a quick look. I just want to see some TVPs here. Like, what's meta? You know, like that's what I want to see. What's meta in the Korean meta here? And then we're gonna watch Clem vs. Classic. That was on the mainstream. I don't think I saw that. Because it was a very chaotic day. Let me tell you, like the DreamHack was very chaotic this weekend. Let me actually, before I speed up the game too much, like this DreamHack was probably the worst organized one because it like was so chaotic. They had no tech issues at least, but man, like it was a mess. Like I think no one actually know like when they were gonna play, you know. That's like the thing. Like when I was there, I didn't know when I was gonna play, you know. It's like I literally didn't know. It was like the second day of DreamHack was so chaotic. Everybody just like they didn't have enough computers either, so it was just a complete mess. Okay, so it's a Reaper Fast expansion by Bunny. More educational streams. I mean,
Command center upgrade
my
complete.
content, I think, it's usually educational content. Well, there's usually a lot of games that aren't being streamed, but like it was just very chaotic. Like they had like only a certain amount of computers, so like, and they had like all the like they had like 30 computers, but 48 had to play. So it was like constant switching and stuff like that, swapping. Okay, so anyways, let's get into the game. So Bunny does a fast factory opening similar to what Cure does with the SCV pool style. So this already looks like an SCV pool style because he's going up to 3 barracks. He skips the bunker and it hurts him. This adept is killing him already. This adept is already dealing... Actually, he doesn't kill it, so it actually killed him. This adept just single-handedly took out Bunny because he skipped his bunker and because he didn't get the kill. Oh man, what a frustrating game. He took a gamble that wasn't even like the biggest gamble. It was like a high risk, low reward kind of gamble. He's just dead against a single adept now. Like, you just can't really recover from this. Let's watch like this, by the way, it's better. We have like the zoom ability, let's use that. For this overlay, it's better as well. Hold on, I need to alt tab 1 second. So this start for Bunny is like super bad, because like... I don't want to give like Protoss his lesson, but he saw the Cyclone. So he can put 1 by 1 together, he knows it's like the fast sim build. He saw the Cyclone. I know Maru used like a fast Cyclone into Withermine drop, but like Reaper X-Man I don't think you can play like that. So like Classic knows 100% like this is like a sim, and I mean he has hallucination anyway, so he's gonna scout. And this is already like a terrible start for Bunny. And yeah, this is what I kind of want to see here. The meta change, or not the change of meta, just the Korean meta in general. And what we see Bunny do here is just all in. Not too surprising, we see the Korean Terrans do that a lot. But yeah, you also see Classic just throwing down 1,000,000 gateways and not going up to like a lot of probes. He doesn't even have to gas saturated here. He's just gonna make enough probes for the minerals. I don't mind that. Yeah. Kills this thing, actually, that's kind of nice. That's actually a really smart play by Classic. He just took out this little cooling tower. That is a fantastic play by Classic. Wow. That is so smart. That is so smart. That is so smart. He could have even like timed it and like crushed his army. Like imagine if Bunny was here, then he takes out the tower. Either he like splits the army into half, or like maybe even kills some stuff. That was amazing. But yeah, like this game is obviously like super over because Classic has the perfect response, and the adept already killed Bunny in the early game. So like this game is over. He's on less than 50 probes, good. He's only making zealots, good. He doesn't even have upgrades. He even took a worker off gas here. Well, I don't know if that was intended, but like this is what the toss is supposed to do. It's very simple. Even like more time here with like force field. Well, now he's sloppy. Like you should never get surprised like that. That was sloppy, but it doesn't matter. He kills Marines for 2 sentries. It's not too bad. And yeah, now it's just like about warping in zealots and defending the 34 no eBay all in. And obviously, charge is kind of late. Charge is a little bit late, but the thing is he can go back like all the way here, warp in another bunch of zealots here, and then go. Like he has freaking 8 gateways already. So yeah, pretty perfect game by Classic here. I mean, it's not like crazy hard, especially after that adapt, but this game he just played solid. And this is why I don't play like this, by the way. Like, I personally don't think this should ever work like from Terran, what like Bunny is doing here. It only works if the toss makes a mistake. So you're essentially just hoping for the toss to misread the situation or play too greedy or something. That's like kind of the meta. But yeah, you're just getting crushed now because Classic didn't really make a mistake and you just end up getting crushed. Okay, let's go into the next game. We're gonna watch like Classic versus Bunny and then Classic versus Clem, I guess, and then I'm gonna play some games. What do you think about Maru's performance, especially against Showtime and Hero? Well, against Showtime, I think he just kind of played better. He came in with a fancy build that kind of also like... I don't think his build is that great necessarily, but it caught his opponents like off guard and he used it very well. Like Maru, I think like people underestimate him because he doesn't play in many tournaments, and in the ones that he did, he kind of failed, you know. So Maru kind of like, when you ask me about Maru's performance, like it was a classic Maru performance. Like what does Maru struggle with? Cero. I would have loved to see like Maru go up against like Clem's off race. But even Hero this tournament was very sloppy in my opinion. He played like crazy. But like, he really didn't feel like the best player in the world. I mean, I even played him. He really didn't feel like the best. Like Hero plays so much more consistent online. Like in this tournament, Hero also got unlucky, cause like Hero had Reina in his bracket and then he had Maru in his bracket. So to be honest, Hero like he always gets so unlucky with the bracket. I feel like Hero always has to go up against like the most difficult opponents in every single like DreamHack event. But I still think he is like. It wasn't his tournament. It wasn't even Cyril's tournament. It wasn't even Clem's tournament. They all like got bopped in the end in the round of 8. But I think in particular Hero didn't look like crazy good. So Maru beating Hero wasn't really an upset to me. So Hero definitely looked pretty average, I would say, which is still very good. But like Cyril also looked average. Like Clem looked average. Without taking like balance into account or having a bad series, you know. It wasn't their day, but Maru was just solid, basically. Maru was just solid. And yeah, got lucky as well that he didn't have to play Cyril. I think if like Maru had to play Cyril, he would have gotten crushed. But he had some nice playstyles also against Solar, I feel like. The 8 racks. I love the 8 racks. Very good strategy. Okay, anyways, let's get into this game. So Bunny goes Marine, Hellion drop here. Marine expansion. Hellion drop perhaps? Or is it like... No, it's not a Hellion drop. He's not proxying the starport. It's gonna be 2 Hellions into 4 Widow Mines. I mean, he can do this build. He does get a bunker, so he's doing it like the safe way. And in this case, it's nice because Classic went for a Stalker. So here the bunker is pretty good. Every TVP is basically all in. Yeah, that's the Koreans. Clem still plays somewhat straight up, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works. I mean, that's just what it is. It is all in every game, yeah. Like, like I said, I mentioned that I think for like the entirety of Legacy of the Void, the current balance is like the worst probably. Cranky Toes, yo, hello my friend, what's up? What do you think of Solar's performance? Well, Solar is usually just really solid, that's the thing about Solar. He always loses to Maru, but he's like really solid. I think Maru is just his nemesis. Against everyone else, he's pretty decent. Like, I think Maru's like the one player he never beats, essentially. StarCraft really comes down to stylistic matchups. Like, I think that Solar, like, stylistically is very solid against everyone but Maru, basically. Okay, so it's like Blink, and now we do this. So now how much damage do we do? So Hero, I keep saying Hero now. Classic is in position, and he just shuts it down. Once again, Classic did not make a mistake. He put 1-on-1 together. He even does this. Man, he targets this one. Oh my god, man. Yeah. Whenever Clem does this, I see like 9 probes going down, and then you see someone else that isn't Clem play normal. Like Bunny right now is playing a normal TVP. And yeah. It doesn't seem to go in his favor. Classic plays very well. Well, the thing is, like, he's just putting 1-on-1 together. Like, it should be, the moment he saw like the 2 Hellions, it should be super obvious what's going on. It really isn't that difficult to defend these kind of builds. Like, honestly. It really isn't. It's just putting 1-on-1 together. It really isn't complicated. And Classic just understands, and then, yeah, But I wouldn't say he played this like extremely well. It should be trivial. And now he's just way ahead. So like the Raven is annoying, but he can also just pull away the probes for a sec. Yeah, I mean, no mistakes are made here. Never mind. He had stalkers. He has stalkers here now. He has a battery here. Shuts down everything. Takes a 4th base against the 2 base Terran. This game is sad, honestly, but yeah. Classic did play this game flawlessly, so. Like in this case, we have to give him credit. He did play very well, yeah. So yeah, he has Colossus tag 4th base. Like his 4th base is way faster than Bunny's 3rd. Now you don't need to fight in the open, he's just baiting. So takes 1 tank shot, it's okay. Even like splits off a sentry here for like an extra guardian shield on the other side, maybe. So now he has like a guardian shield here and a guardian shield here technically. If he wanted to flank. He's somewhat struggling defending this. I guess because he went so fast Colossus, it was a little bit greedy. But in the end he can just do whatever he wants. Like the thing about this position, like look at how far away it is from your base. Like reinforcing this position is like impossible. So honestly, I think when I'm looking at this game, the difference, and this is the mistake that I always do as well. Like look at the vision. So I think he somewhat saw this, but what is the difference between like Bunny and Bunny and Clem in this scenario? I think Clem would have played more conservative and just take out this base and trade a little bit, like Bunny's doing now. He's also trading a little bit, not too good right now. But like, I feel like Clem would 100% take out the base and be happy with it. But like, even knowing that the base exists in the first place is hard. Because he could also just take this one. Like classic, you wouldn't expect the base necessarily over here. You could also expect it over here. So you see Clem like sending Marines towards the 4th base a lot of times. But basically, this is like the biggest bait ever whenever you play TVP nowadays. You have to accept that they take a 3rd, and like you need to cancel the 4th and go into the late game. So here, what it looks like to me, he's gonna overextend on this side. His army is gonna get crushed, and then Classic has a 4th base. So here you see Bunny is just absolutely getting murdered. Absolutely murdered. And now there's the 4th base done. So like now the game's over. Like it's so over. Like you're taking the 3rd against like a 4 base toss. Against a toss with better upgrades, better tech, more units. That's TVP. Well, he even just leaves. I bet he like I'm pretty sure he was like rewinding the game and then he saw this and it's like, oh my god. Toss. Yeah, this was a massacre, this game. Absolute massacre. What did you think about Cerebel's Classic? I don't know, I fell asleep during the series. I think the state of PvZ is like, in my opinion, super boring. Obviously that game that came down to a Brute Lord and an Archon was like extremely exciting in the end. But it was boring like the first 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna participate in the online qualifiers. This week, I'm gonna try my best. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of projects that are gonna happen. Like, one project is me trying to qualify for EWC. And after EWC, I've been thinking about it, but like, I'm right now working on like my own crowdfunding, and maybe we're gonna run tournaments. That's the second thing I'm working on, but not right now. That's gonna happen after all the EWC stuff, basically. After EWC, when like it's very quiet, I want to run my own offline tournament again. Online or? No, I want to host a big offline tournament, ideally. Like offline finals. Like I'm thinking about like running a league type of tournament, like a tournament like that is online. And then it's like 4 people that qualify for an offline finals for like a single day event, and they get a paid trip, paid hotel, that kind of stuff. And yeah, depending on how much budget there is, yeah, we'll have to see. Like if a lot of people support it when it's there, I'm trying to release. I'm trying to like work on it, like, or release actual information in like July after EWC. Let me open a window actually. Because I don't know yet exactly how. Like, do I want to have Koreans? Should it be like a $10,000 tournament? Should it be a $5,000 tournament? That kind of stuff. Should it be all Europeans? Should it be Koreans? Koreans are like more expensive, harder to get to like an offline tournament for a single day as well. So it's complicated. But yeah, these are kind of the projects I'm looking forward, or I'm working on. But first we do EWC, of course. Right now it's all about EWC, so we trying to get good as a player here. Okay, let's see. Like an all European event would be good, because then I could put more money into the European scene, basically. The thing about Koreans is, if I was running like a tournament that and I would like fly over Koreans, it'd be significantly more expensive than European players. Like I can't just like fly over like 4 Koreans, because then it's like, I don't know, like $5,000 in travel costs, whereas like 4 Europeans would be like $1,000 in travel costs or whatever, you know. So yeah, we'll see about that. What do you mean? I'm not very good at understanding jokes. Okay, Bunny is just opening up standard this game. So Reaper expand again for the 2nd time in this series. After this, we're gonna watch Clem vs Classic and see how it's done to beat him. Some of you might have seen the games. Okay, so it's like basically standard Reaper expand this game. Like it's as standard as you can possibly play. He did get the info, no, not yet, but I don't think like, as soon as he sees his Stalker, I really don't think like Classic is gonna play Stargate. Like I don't think Bunny is gonna expect that either. So like Classic is annoying with the adapt, very good job harassing a little bit. Yeah, I mean it's a standard TVP, so this should favor Classic. So this is like the most annoying thing about Protoss. Like look at, so in case you wonder why I hate, like I personally don't like playing Reaper expand, because like look at what Classic is doing. He's just taking a 3rd base before 4 minutes and skipping the robo. And look at this guy. Do you know this guy? He's just getting like a late sentry. And then look at what this guy can do. He can hallucinate a Phoenix and scout. Now this is not even necessary because he sees the Hellion, so he should know it's a Woodermine drop. But now this Phoenix, what it can go on and do, it can scout for the medevac, which I don't think he's gonna do. He actually just wants to scout, but this could have like scouted for the medevac, and then the Stalkers could be in position. He kind of covered this, so maybe he could go with the Stalkers here. But basically what this does, it gets a full scout. Now he knows exactly what's going on. And he gets to skip the robo for a long time. He doesn't even skip that long, he's getting it now. For some reason he's going up to like 6 gateways already. Woodermine drops against Toss, they don't really do anything anymore. Even though Classic was out of position. You can see like Blink is done, so you need to get out of there. And yeah, this really didn't accomplish that much. It was okay, but not great. I don't understand the 6 gateways though. Why are we going up to 6 gateways? That's such a weird build. Like 6 gates already? Like, you're not even producing out of the 2 gateways. Like, these 2 gateways, how long have they been idling for? Let's take a look. So, like, he constantly has a warp in available. He could warp in. Could warp in. You can't see it because of my camera blocking it. But he can warp in. Can warp in. Like, he has 2 warp ins available. Let's see. When does he have, like, the last... When is his last warp in? So, his last warp in... So, the cooldown is 14 seconds. So, you can have another warp in. Actually, you can see it right here. The warp in. So, we wait a little bit for this gateway. So, right now at 4:14, he has 2 warp ins. Let's see, like, how active the gateways are. Let's see how active the gateways are. Doesn't warp in, doesn't warp in, doesn't warp in. He could have warped in more units, you know? Like, he could have already warped in more units. He could have warped in more units to deal with... Like, imagine, like, 2 stalkers here already. He could have had 2 stalkers to here as well. But instead, he's, like, building more gateways, even though he's not even producing out of these. I never understand this from, like, a lot of TOS. To me, this is really poor macro. Now he warps in single stalker, like 440 single stalker. So 1 warp in. 1 warp in at 440. But when is he gonna use both gateways? So now 2 warp ins available, 2 warp ins available for like the last minute. In the last minute, he warped in a single stalker out of these gateways. Bro! He still is not using his freaking gateways, but he got up to 6. Like, what is this macro? It's like TOS macro. He's building 2 more gateways. You're not even using your 2 gateways that you had in the beginning and you're getting 8 now? Like, bro! This is making me mad. Now, ha! 2 warp ins, finally. He used the gateways. He warped in 2 more stalkers. So his next warp in was at this time. So basically we wrote down the numbers as you can see. So at 4:14 he had 2 warp ins available. At 4:14 he could have warped in 2 stalkers. He warped in this time frame a single stalker. You can warp in every 14 seconds. So what is the time difference between 4:14 and 5:49? Let's do the math. That's 1 minute. That's 1 minute, or this is seconds. He had like this many warp ins, like this much time to build units. You know? This much time to build units. And he built... So it's this divided by this. Or ideally 7. Because he could warp in like... He has 2 gateways, 1 warp in is like 7-second cooldown because of it. So he could have warped in this many units. And that equals, well, minus 1 warp in obviously. So it's, this is the math. So this, 88, and then 88 divided by 7. So how many warp ins did he miss? This is the formula for missed warp ins. So how much is that? That is 12? That is 12 warp ins. He missed 12 warp ins, literally. He could have warped in 12 units in that time frame. Instead of like building all these gateways. Anyways, let's continue. He didn't need the units and spent the money on infrastructure. Building time is a resource. Like, you can save money by then not adding the gateways, you know? You can save money, basically. Like, look at Bunny, for example. Look at, like, Bunny, for example. Look at this barracks. Look at this barracks go. But it's idling a little bit. Like, it's fine if you idle a little bit, because, like, you don't always pay attention. But look at this barracks. It's going hard. Well, now it's supply blocked a little bit, but this barracks is going hard. So you want Bunny to cut Marines, and, like, what, like, the logic is, I cut Marine production, and then I add 2 barracks earlier, and then I start producing a what? Is that the logic? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you cut unit production to build production? Anyways, let's continue. So, normal game. The chance for me to qualify to EWC. Well, with Cyril still being in, like, not qualified, and Reyna as well, I think they're definitely significantly lower than they could have been, but I think the chances are always pretty decent. Yeah, it's better to get units and then just the infrastructure later. Because, like, he was just sitting on all these gateways for so long, he couldn't afford them. Like, if I'm playing, I'm also not just getting, like, 5 barracks, and then I'm just, like, sitting on them because I can't afford them. Like, no. Like, if you, like, don't have that much money, you constantly produce out of the ones you have, because, like, building time is a resource. So, like, this game, honestly, it's, like, typical Protoss macro. So I think, by the way, here, in this scenario, I think this is the most common mistake you can make against Protoss. Like, this is what I experience a lot, and Bunny apparently is also similar to me. Like, he is trying to break the 3-base toss. However, I don't think you can do that. You can't attack the 3-base toss. He's trying to break him, and now he's getting crushed. And, like, if you lose your army here, like, now the 8 gateway production of the TOS is going to come in very handy. Because the TOS has 8 gateways. The TOS has a 3rd base fully saturated. The TOS has Colossus. And what do you have? What does the Terran have? The Terran has 3 barracks, a starport, a factory against 8 gateways and a 3rd. And Terran is on 2 base. So guys, like, if this army gets crushed, what is going to happen? Well, Classic is just gonna warp in more units, and then he's gonna counter-attack. Now, he's making more probes, even though he already has enough. That's not ideal. But yeah, like, now Classic just warps in more and more units, and then he just goes for the counter-attack. The random observers here help as well. So here we go, he's building a large army. You can see he's already getting slightly ahead in supply. Oh, nice recall technique against the drop. Out of position. Oh, let's just recall. It's fine. Oh, out of position. Oh, let's recall. Let's kill a medevac because, like, we deserve it. We were out of position, so we still come out ahead after the drop. But yeah, basically now you can see the supply difference because of Bunny only sitting on 3 barracks and Classic being on 3 base while Bunny's on 2 base, so Bunny can't keep up. And, like, this is why, like, everybody hates TOS, including myself. Because, like, you really can't attack them like this anymore. This does not work, what Bunny is doing. This is how we always play TVP normally. But this stuff just doesn't work. Like, this is not really doing it. This is not how you do it anymore. Like, it can work, but then you have to hope for, like, a blunder of the TOS. Now there's, like, even Zealots walking in here, and there's, like, no units to deal with this. Because, like, there's very little production to begin with, so these Zealots are murdering Bunny as well. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I love this playstyle by Bunny. I would love to play it like myself, but I think this is what doesn't work against TOS anymore. You have to play more conservative. Like, you can't punish them for taking a 3rd, basically. You can only punish them for taking a 4th. And even that is hard, basically. Even punishing the 4th base is tough. Even when you're on, like, low base count yourself. But yeah, this game is super over. He's now in front of the base. It's a warp prism flying in, like. To be honest, like, Classic did play this very solid. And what, like I said, what Bunny is doing doesn't really work. This is how like all my TVPs go as well, you know. Like it's very tough matchup. I think this game is a perfect example of like why the matchup is hard. Like I don't even think like Classic's build made much sense. It didn't even look like optimized to me, like I showed you. So I don't know. This is how every game feels like for me, basically. This is how all my games go. But like the thing is, this is how it doesn't even go against like the very best like Classic. This is how it also goes for me against like sloppy tosses, like much lower and MMR than me. Yeah, there's a million Zalids here, by the way. This is why people SV pool, basically. Okay, but now we watch Terran win. Let's watch Clem versus Classic. See how that goes. Yeah, the recall mechanic is like honestly ridiculous. Recall is honestly ridiculous. Like the fact they have all of the stuff basically, like recall, weapons, like all the stuff. They have like a bulletproof early game with Sentry Scout against Terran. Like it could be very simple to make Protoss like less hated and like more, you know, just. Cause like it's like to me it's like obvious imbalance. Like toss is so easy basically, and then it's like just remove recall, my friends, and then the matchup is like so much better already. That's just like a random suggestion. You will have to think through what you exactly want to change. What do you think about PvZ right now? I don't really have a PvZ opinion. Watching Cyril play against Classic was really boring though. Remove shield battery. You don't think you can do that. Toss needs like some defensive ability. They're very dependent on it. I just think like mechanics like recall are just stupid. Like that game, like if recall didn't exist in that game, like it would have been a perfectly fine game for Bunny. Like, that's the thing about that game. If just recall didn't exist, this would have been a perfectly fine game for a Bunny. It isn't free, it costs Nexus macro energy. It costs 50 energy, that's not a lot. Same with like overcharge energy. It's only 50 energy, it's really not that much. Like one chrono boost is basically like a probe, you can say. So like you basically like sacrifice a probe or like your upgrades being slightly faster with chrono boost, for instance. So like I don't think it's like expensive to spend like 50 energy on the recall. Maybe they should make recall 100 energy. That doesn't work because then it's like hard for the toss to even have a recall in the first place. I think that would just be annoying. What if they had to research recall? Yeah, something like that makes more sense for sure. If it was an upgrade that wasn't too annoying to get, let's say. Like if it was at least like an investment to like tack up to. Like it's something you would upgrade in your Forge, in your Twilight Twilight or whatever. Don't matter. Doesn't matter where. I guess Twilight would be the best. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Doing Vast vs Jonathan analysis. Unfortunately, they didn't release those replays. I really wanted to get into them. I remember this game. Wait, I watched this game. Like I didn't follow it. I saw it like on the screen. This is why he took both gold bases, right? This big game, like very abusive technique by Classic here. And Clem is doing a fast marine expand, which is good. A fast factory marine expand, which is good. So Clem scouts. He doesn't see a nexus here. So where does the SCV go? Does he check here? He actually doesn't. Ah, okay, he checks this one. Oh, okay, he doesn't check this one. He's checking the... So, like, Clem knows what's up. He just checked the wrong base. I imagine he's gonna send the SCV here now. To this base. That's actually going back home. So, right now it is good for a classic. Because he got this base up and Clem didn't see it. And this Stalker doesn't really do a lot, but it's... It kills an SCV. Not bad. Killing SCV is pretty nice. He should not stick around for too long, because he should know there could be a Cyclone on the way. Good job by Classic, he's pulling back and he's getting a sentry. So far so good. Wait, he didn't get the sentry? Oh, he just whopped it in. He's getting 3 gateways, he's getting a 3rd. Like, I love this build order, this is an amazing build order. Clem is obviously going for the medevac here, so... He's gonna try and, like, get something done here, but, like, units are here. Should not work. And, like, this is amazing, isn't it? Like, how is Classic losing this game? Can't he just put 1 and 1 together now that he gets tank pushed? Yes. He's going in here. Does some damage on the Cyclone. And, oh, he's actually, no. What are we doing here? Stop! Mine! Blink is not done yet, that's really tough. Okay, now he pulls the workers, now he goes. Make workers, you're not making workers, hello? Why are we not producing workers? Why are we not producing workers? Look at the production tab, my friends. Are we producing workers? So now weapon and now worker production again. Worker production, worker. Okay, we do. Good, good, good. I'm just looking for mistakes that he possibly made. No worker production, no worker production, no worker production, no worker production. He has the money. Like, he could make, like, workers. No worker production, no worker production. No worker production, no worker production. That's, like, at least 30 seconds, isn't it? That was, like, 30 seconds of, like, not producing. Even more. That was, like, more than that. And he still didn't defend the push. Okay, this tank push just crushes his build, I guess. Good build order choice by Clem. Oh, this was lucky. Yeah, good build order choice by Clem. This build just crushes Classic's build, I guess. I don't know. I feel like he could have defended, but... At the same time, this looks pretty strong, what Clem did. It looked pretty good. I liked what Clem was doing this game. But, like, the thing is, this game, you can't really whine about too much. Like, we can't really whine about balance too much in this game. Because it's just a weird game. At least it's, like, an entertaining game. Because I love the strategy that Classic went for here in this game. Double gold base, like, insane. Like, this very nice strat. I think could have had a lot of potential. But now the Banshees are just winning the game. How long does this go on for? I think we can stop watching here. Like, this game is too over. No tech, losing the base here. Let's just stop watching this. I saw this game as well, so... Yeah. Put Recall in Templar Archives, so Toss need to choose between going Storm or Recall first. I don't think Recall is like that crazy of an upgrade to get in like the Templar Archives. I think if anything Forge would make sense. Forge, Cybercore. Like, Cybercore I think would make sense. The question is how expensive should it be? Like, should it be 100? I feel like that'd be already like satisfying me, you know? Like, if like Recall was an upgrade for 100 and like the Cybercore and Twilight or whatever. Like, I would already be so much more happy about Recall. But, like, the fact that you just have it, like, in the beginning, like, straight away, that to me is kind of crazy. That to me is kind of crazy. Like, imagine if I'm like Terran and I have like scans in the very beginning. Like, the moment the game starts, I have a scan available. Which it's not the same, obviously, but like the abilities are kind of similar. They can't harm the opponents, but these are like abilities you shouldn't have access so freely to. You know, for like scans you have to get an orbital, and for recall you don't have to do anything. So I really don't like recall. That's one thing I don't like. There's more things I don't like. Was Mara favorite for this tournament? No. I think like Sarah is always the favorite, basically. I'm not sure about like Clem's Protoss. Like, I don't know about Clem's Protoss, basically. I would love to see Clem go up against Maru with Protoss. I would love that. They use recall to recall probe from scouting. Yeah, if it gets trapped in the base, but like it's not really that efficient. Like recalling out your probe, because like the recall or the chronoboost early on can be more helpful than recalling the probe. Yeah, like Clem is winning like every time with toss, so I just wonder if he'd be able to do that against Maru as well. I'd really love to see Clem go up against like Maru with toss. That'd be my dream coming true. Maybe you guys, maybe we should set up a show match. Nah, it's very hard to get like Maru for these kind of matches. But yeah, I'd really love to see like at least a best of 5 or something between them. I think Mars TVP did look pretty good though, in general. It's just that he all-ins a lot, which kind of makes sense. You don't really want to play normal every game. But Clem does that, like Clem actually plays normal. Like even here you see him beat up a Stalker with a Reaper. He doesn't have a Hellion, so he's not going to be able to. By the way, after this game we're going to play some games as well. I just wanted to watch some games that happened that I didn't fully watch. Like I watched the playoffs. I didn't really watch like the qualifying matches too much. So I'm kind of just wanting to see like these games, the Terran games that we have available. Rogue. Nah, Rogue is definitely not the best CVT. Rogue is like the 6th best CVP probably. Reyna, Serral, Sola, Shin because he beat Clem. 5th best, I think. Without Dark, 5th best. So Clem is doing a normal build, and Classic, look at Classic. He has a 3rd base, like 3 minutes into the game. So this is perfect. This is what we want. Classic just taking a 3rd base like 3 minutes into the game, and Clem playing normal. So exactly what happened to Bunny as well. But now let's take a look at the difference between like Clem and Bunny here. Lower the health of hallucinated units. That doesn't really change a lot because you shouldn't be able to catch it in the first place. So here we see him drop the Wither Mines very carefully, but he also just loses everything. So this was not good for Clem. This was terrible. I don't think he killed a lot. So he's sending out the Raven immediately, and one thing I really like about Clem here in this game, he's like cutting the tank production entirely. He's going straight into bio. He's cutting tanks entirely. That's really good. He doesn't bother getting tanks because he knows how greedy Classic is. So he knows it's not going to be a max packs type of like blink pressure while taking a 3rd. He knows he can just skip the tanks. I saw a little bit of Moru was Showtime, but felt like Moru was just kind of outplaying him.
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Why is he able to kill a sentry? This is the Clem effect again, guys. You know the Clem effect? Like Clem's Raven kills sentries, and my Raven like runs into a Protoss with a shield battery in a mineral line. That's the difference. People play worse against Clem, I guarantee you that. They get nervous when they play against Clem. It's crazy. But yeah, that's actually the difference maker in a way. The fact that he killed that is like really important. And now he's just going for a drop. But Classic has vision, so... Guys, there's a drop going on.
Research.
We're just gonna recall. Oh my god! Oh, he's gonna set up a trap. Oh my god. Oh, but Clem saw the observer. Okay, very good.
Research complete.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
How did Clem lose to Shin? Shin is like, people underestimate Shin, like, or in general don't underestimate like the Koreans. They can surprise me.
Complete.
No, not really. He just kind of played better than me. Like, there's just a lot of players that are really good. Like, Rogue is like only, in my opinion, like, let's say the 5th best Zerg in the world. But he still felt crazy good, man. Like, he still felt like so freaking strong. And the same is like with Shin, the same is like with Solar.
We could use some help here.
The Koreans are obviously insanely good.
I'm in a world of hurt. SCV ready.
See the difference between like Clem and like Bunny here in this case? Like, look at what Clem is doing. He has a Marine here on this side to like spot this 4th, and then a drop here to cancel this one. So here he's just delaying the base. And that already puts him in a nice spot. Kills the pylon as well. His trades are good. He's trading. There's no 4th base, so like... Oh, he F2'd the Raven, lost the drop there. That was a little bit sloppy. He keeps up the pressure, but he just wants to trade. Like, he just wants to kite some zealots, and that's it. Just want to kite some zealots. Maybe he's going to pick up and go into the main, but I think there's stalkers waiting for him. But yeah, like here you can see him just kite and delay the 4th base. Just delay the 4th base, kite. This I think is not good for him. He's losing some units. You need to be careful. A little bit of an overextension, but like you can see like how well Clem plays this. But it's really like much harder than it looks like. Because like the problem is like all the macro that is happening at the same time, like taking the 3rd, not dying to run bys and that kind of stuff. Like the macro this takes is extremely taxing. And in the end, Clem is like not in an amazing position. I think he's actually still behind. Like Classic still has a 4th base at a good time. He's up in supply, he has map control, he has good upgrades on the way. Like Clem is not even in the like amazing position this game. It's like a playable position, but it's not amazing. So despite all the good stuff that he has done, it's still gonna be a really hard game. He still has to hope for like some, not miracle at least, but some kind of mistake. So you see that Clem is like turtling, because that's kind of how it goes with Terran, you kind of just turtle. There's no observer, that's nice, but like, yeah. It's turtling. Like, he only has 2 medevacs right now. That's so uncomfortable. There's only 2 medevacs on the map. 4 now, but they have very little energy. So uncomfortable. We really can't be on the map, basically. We gotta be really careful. But I love the setup he's getting. He's getting Bonker. We're getting good upgrades. Even Ghost already on the way. So yeah, he's just trying to go up to 200 supply, I imagine, and then he's gonna cook. At 200 supply, I imagine he's gonna start cooking. So he's just gonna take a 4th now. This does look similar to how I like to play TVP as well. But I never make it to the next step. And I wonder why, because if I'm watching the replay like this, it doesn't even look that bad. I could play like that myself as well. What I fail to is like the late game, keeping off the toss macro. Because like the toss should just get further and further ahead. Like here, like you have like very little map control and then you get hit. But man, Clem has units everywhere in position, like including the bunker at the 3rd that defends the run by. Man, that was perfect.
Mineral field depleted.
Not sure if they checked his computer, man. Sometimes I feel like Clem is like cheating as well. Sometimes it looks too perfect, like the way that he manages.
Upgrade complete.
manages all of this is insane. Like here, he's out of position again. It's super annoying. But instant reaction, he deals with it very well. Has 2-2 now.
Upgrade complete.
Splits part of his army to deal with the run by.
Mineral field
Everything is flawless. Still, the Protoss is like getting half the map. So don't underestimate that. One thing if you watch like Mario vs Classic on Ultralab, like Classic really needs to like start trading faster. He's like kind of slow with like trading. Oh, that was a nice disruptor shot. Like this should be good for Classic because he does like he's trading. Like this should be good for Classic. We're trading. Question is if we have enough units.
base is under attack.
Looks like Clem is just going back home. So I think I like it for Classic. We're kind of wasting a lot of Zealots there for no reason. I never understand Protoss is like throwing away their Zealots, but Clem also made a mistake and accidentally threw away all his Vikings there, I believe. And now he's also getting caught in the middle. Like, oh my god, this game is insanely hard. Like I would hate my life here. So many Zealots, a million Zealots. Hover the mouse. The toss is like sitting comfortably on like 7 bases. 6 bases only. Oh, maybe he has a chance
Our
there.
SCVs are
Ready for
under attack.
dust-off.
I think Clem needs to stabilize. Get the bunker back here. Get a 5th base. Get the fusion core. He scouts this. Nice.
Mineral field depleted.
Fusion core. We need a fusion core, I
Ready
think.
for dust-off.
We could use some help here.
Mineral field depleted.
Who wants some?
So he still has a relatively high worker count. Oh my god. How did he win this game, man? This looks like so bad for him.
Mineral
We're tanking
field
disruptor
depleted.
shots even. Jesus, man.
Base is under attack.
You know, when I watch these kind of games, I sort of get discouraged because it's like, if Clem is having like this many problems, how am I, guys, like how am I able to deal with this? If Clem is already having such a difficult time in a game that was pretty flawless, man. And I've seen Clem watch, like I've seen him play like first person. He is that good. It's tough.
Mineral
Look at the
field
gateways
depleted.
here. Look at the stalkers because there was like random observers he didn't see because observers are
Mineral
invisible.
field depleted.
Man,
Base is under attack. Mineral
kind of out of
field
position
depleted.
again. Kind of. Like Classic, he lost in GSL against Cure because he overextended. And this looks like a slight overextension again because honestly his disruptor micro sometimes is really sloppy. At least it was in that one game against Cure.
Upgrade complete.
I don't even know if you need to go so disruptor heavy against Terran, honestly. Like right now the disruptor count is nice, but I feel like the next thing he should be getting is Colossus again. As soon as he has supply available. But like right now for the toss, like look at his bank. Like you need to keep trading. Keep trading. So yeah, he's
Base
keeping
is under attack.
it up. Keeps on trading, keeps on trading. We're getting liberators, but we don't really have a fusion core yet.
Base is under attack.
Again, a very underwhelming disruptor shot, but a nice Zealot bopping over there. He kills the command center. Clem is stuck on 4 base. Like this should still be really good for Clem. Oh! And his disruptor play is definitely a little bit sloppy. He can just warp in over here as a gold base. He can warp in over here to deal with that. Oh yeah, Classic is just ignoring the lip.
Complete.
That's a good play, man. Well, there's only 7 probes anyways, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we can't fight here, you don't have anything.
Mineral field.
We're returning fire.
Hover your mouse, Classic, hover your mouse. Hover your mouse. We need weapons, we need units.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, he definitely needs to make Colossus. Like, the Liberators don't even have range and there's no Vikings. Colossus would be insane right now. How many disruptors is it? 6. So yeah, he could have had like 3 Colossus instead. I think that's way better. Like 3 Colossus here and he would be winning super hard, I feel like.
Liberation.
Base is under attack.
All hands to battle station.
Piece of me, boy.
Like he's really not that great at using the disruptors. He should not build that many disruptors.
Our
I think it's not his unit.
under attack.
He keeps on sending lips for harassment, like really nicely.
Vespine Geyser.
Now you just can't deal with the fireball? Crazy.
Ready for dust off.
Kind of broke as well. Like Classic just needs to defend, like the income is extremely good. I mean, there's like 5 disruptors here, come on, bring them over here. Like I would be fuming right now if I was Clem. I feel like a couple more observers would be good as well, because if you look at the vision, feels like he could have known like certain things. Why are we making like mass probes? Like making way too many probes, so you just need to defend.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, I just drop into the main can be really nice. Yeah, he's not able to keep up with this either.
Mineral field
Clem gets
depleted.
out here. Actually, there's an army that kills this apparently. No, the drop deals damage as well.
Mineral
Disruptors once again don't do anything.
Gangway. Coming through.
Very close game, honestly. Very close game.
Wants some.
Even right now, I wouldn't necessarily give it to Clem 100%.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
But like, I genuinely think like disruptors, like you want, and I'm giving Protoss advice here again, but I feel like Colossus are the play if they don't have Vikings, basically. Like Clem does not have lib range, like he doesn't even have infusion core, keep in mind.
command center.
Like we're not talking about ranged liberators, and finally he's making Colossus, but way too late. Like instead of all these disruptors that he just suicided, just get a couple Colossus. And while Colossus don't deal crazy damage,
Mineral
they have crazy range. Like the Terran can never engage into you when you have Colossus. Like here it is like very good as well, like the mobility usage. Kills an orbital, but once again look at the disruptor shots, they just don't do anything.
This better be good. Gangway. Coming through.
Mineral
And now he's just way down. Like look at the races lost, probably good for Clem as well, yeah. 7,000 difference.
Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Ready for dust off.
It's go time.
And Classic is actually kind of broke here, because he lost so many bases. So yeah. He just YOLOs in again. Clem has like a way superior army. Find the Ricky flag on Wikipedia or Twitter.
Our pylon is under attack.
Okay, one last game. See the difference between the hero and the max specs? Not really. Every Protoss feels very similar to me, honestly. Hero's macro was definitely very good.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Like, he's very good at taking million bases and
Additional
whopping in
supply.
zealots. But especially that, like, taking a million bases part, he's very good at.
SCV ready.
Well, I don't know about Classic because I rarely play him. Whenever I play Classic, he didn't really feel that good. But I think right now he might be a little bit stronger
SCV ready.
than when I played him like a year ago.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim
It's actually crazy that, like,
SCV ready.
oh, it's gonna be a Hellion drop, but is it? It's actually doing a Hellion drop with the double gas. That is a very interesting build by Clem.
SCV ready.
A cheeky one, the double gas
Add-on
into the Hellion drop.
complete.
Distracts with the Reaper.
SCV ready.
I like this build. Seems good. He doesn't get the scout, very nice too.
Ready to raise some hell.
Might lose the adapt. Where's the adapt? Oh, the adapt accidentally scouts the drop. Wow. Amazing. He accidentally scouts everything.
Add-on complete.
And he's going 3 gateways, so this is very nice.
SCV ready.
Very good by Clem to go in here instead of the main.
SCV ready.
Very good micro by Clem.
SCV ready.
But that was a shield battery.
Who wants some?
Reporting for action.
Ready to roll.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
He's misclicking with the rally point. That's a little bit annoying.
This better
But now
be
he
good.
does Clem things. This Hellion and then Liberator in the main.
SCV ready.
Cool
Our
play.
SCVs
Very cool play.
are under attack.
The Stalkers are annoying though.
We're returning fire.
Ready to go.
Well, there's 2 tanks. They're not annoying anymore.
Go, go, go.
And Clem is just really good, isn't he?
SCV, this better be good. Armed
The
and
Lib is on like 12 probe kills.
gangway.
Classic doesn't even have a third, man.
SCV ready.
He's getting owned. Nice. I feel like this game is just kind of over. Because there's only gateways, there's no tech. Clem is just ahead. Like, he has a third. Toss doesn't have a fourth. This is like Zelda run bys on the map. You can't take the fight here. There's some cheeky play. But then, like, how are you ever gonna kill this army? You don't have your zealots on the other side either. Like, if now the zealots came in here, it could be good, but this army is just unkillable. And he doesn't even need to pressure so much, because like Classic doesn't have a 4. So Clem, for him it doesn't even really matter. the water mines are far away. So many zealots, imagine they run into these mines. Oh my god, the water mines. Ouch. Yeah, very good play by Clem here. Let's play some games. Ah! I feel very tired though. Like, definitely feel a little bit jet lag perhaps. Which is good, like that I feel tired, because we have 8 PM right now, so maybe I can go to bed at a reasonable time today. I just have to make sure I don't wake up at like freaking 3 AM. That's like the biggest problem. Like, I did a good job not falling asleep in the middle of the day. And now, the only thing that has to be the case is that we don't wake up at like 3 AM. And then it should be good. When is the qualifier tomorrow? It's at 6 PM, okay. Yeah, I definitely need some good sleep today. Looking good today, buddy. Thank you, man. How was Dallas? Well, the event was awesome. The event is always pretty nice. My Counter-Strike team was there as well, so that was pretty nice. Was it a big party outside the game? Nah, no party. If I party, then I'm gonna be tired the next day and I can't enjoy the event, you know. So usually at events nowadays I wake up early, especially when I'm like jet lagged there, because I'm like traveling from Europe to America is usually the type of jet lag where you go to bed very early and wake up in the morning. Pretty boring. No, I mean I just like to sleep. I value my sleep more than like hanging out until like 3 AM. I don't really see the... Unless it's like a party event like Homestray Cup, then I can see the point. But I don't really see the point anymore of like staying up like later than midnight or even 11 PM or something. It's too much. Yeah, there was a big audience for the StarCraft tournament. Late game Mogul vs Protoss. Yeah, but I think there was only one late game, right? Against Classic that game, that's kind of it. Ooh, against Max Packs.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Okay, I need some
Not
games
enough minerals. Not enough
here
minerals.
so that
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
we're sharp for tomorrow.
In the ring.
We could play the Maru opening, the one that he was using at least.
Additional supply depots required.
Could do that.
Not enough minerals.
I don't fully remember the opening, but I can
Not
freestyle.
Enough minerals.
SCV.
Not enough minerals.
Like the fast
enough
cyclone
minerals.
opening to deal with
Not
the
enough
hallucinated Phoenix. And then he did like a Water Mine drop or a Cloak Banshees or something like that.
What's going on?
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's going? Bad news. Ah. SCV ready. Huh? Go ahead. Fix. In the rear with the gear. Will do.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. In the rear.
Okay.
Huh? Yo.
The one issue I have with this opening is when they send an adapter
Command
across the
center
map.
upgrade complete.
Find it really annoying.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Oh,
I also don't fully remember the fast cyclone opening he did. I think it's cyclone into starport into reactor. Pretty sure about that actually, so.
Not enough.
Okay.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Fair enough. Done. All right. I'm listening. What's it? SCV ready. What's
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I'm doing it like this.
you want? Fear the Reaper, man. Let's do SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got something for me to kill. What's it worth? It's on now. SCV ready. Captain.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Okay. Wouldn't mind. I didn't make that.
Got a target in mind.
What? You want? SCV ready. Go ahead.
Add-on complete.
And
I can't build here.
it's a little bit of a complicated opening.
What's it worth?
You got coordinates or what? Channel's clear.
Want some? SCV ready.
Oh,
Ready for dust off.
Enemy contact. Got a target in.
Been waiting. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under
that explains why it was like so aggressive there.
What's going on? Been waiting. Armed. SCV ready.
attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, my micro there wasn't too good.
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Oh,
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be. SCV ready. Ready to roll. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Want a piece of you, boy?
Well,
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Additional supply depots required.
talk to me. Light plane.
Armed.
Ready.
Gangway. Coming through.
Additional supply.
Up, ready to go.
Additional supply.
ah, the supply board, man. It's like single-handedly killing me. If I wasn't like supply board, I guess it wouldn't even be that bad, but
This better be good.
he has like freaking blink, he's gonna like counter attack and kill me with blink.
SCV ready. Wide.
Yeah.
Gangway. Coming through. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not
This better be. SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through.
Taking. Waiting on.
Not enough minerals.
And
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Yeah, I mean,
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I could have handled this better, but
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
I'm obviously a little bit tired. And there's an observer above my army now as well, super annoying.
This better.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply.
Man, he killed that?
Ah! You scared me. By the SCV ready.
Like, he has an observer in my base. Like, he has freaking charge done.
Research.
That means.
Not enough. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
A Colossus? Wait, what? There's a freaking Colossus. Not charged, but a Colossus. Yeah, kind of rough start there. His opening actually, like the gate opening like that is pretty decent against like the Maru type of opening there. The Cyclone. And we got Stream Snipe again, like so annoying as well when that happens. I'm just gonna leave, like I don't want to play against like Stream Snipers anymore, honestly. Let's leave. I hate that. I'll play on my other troll account. We can do that. Or not troll account, but like the account where I don't like practice games. But like I hate that so much that like people stream snipe all the time. Like I'm just not gonna play them if they do. Challenged? No, we just play normal but with lower ammo more. So that I can leave games against like stream snipers. Cause like look at his match history, like hasn't played for 3 hours, then I was like starting my stream, I did my analysis and then like runs into me. Oh, what a surprise. And this happens like twice a week, you know. It's not like this happens every now and then, it happens like so regularly that's like super obvious. Like fuck that. The only ones that are allowed to stream snipe me are like Zerg players. But like if Protoss snipe me, come on man, stop. Don't be such an idiot. So I can use this account to like somewhat dodge him. Or we get a Zerg. Nice. I just really hate like stream sniping, and especially MaxPax does it a lot, so
Not enough
I just think
minerals.
it's like super annoying.
Not enough minerals.
Like I don't even know why he does it.
Not
Like he isn't he like the nice guy? Like is he like always, isn't he always mannered? Like
Not enough
but then like he
minerals.
stream snipes all the time. Like
Not enough
bro, like
minerals.
stop.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. What? Bad news? Ah! What?
Additional supply depots required.
What?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Okay. Oh my god, that music is loud.
SCV ready.
Oh, the sound is loud. What the hell? This usually happens when I travel. Like my settings get all messed up.
Go ahead.
Cause like the settings are account bound or something. I don't know.
SCV ready. I'm go-
It's kind of weird how it works in StarCraft. There isn't really a fixed logic, so.
Bad news. SCV.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Sometimes the settings get messed up, sometimes nothing changes. Sometimes you have your hotkeys, sometimes you don't. It's like
What's going on?
a very bugged game. So when you log into like a different computer like I did in Dallas, then it can kind of mess with your settings.
Go ahead. What's going
Good that I checked that,
Command center
because that
upgrade.
sound was way too loud. Wouldn't be able to hear me talk.
What's going on? Big job. What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news. SCV want a piece of me, boy? I'm listening. What? You want something? Done.
looks like it's gonna be a 2-base play.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's it?
So against 2-base Zerg like that, you can just go
Not enough minerals.
for a fast stim build.
Not enough minerals.
So I use my Reaper here for scouting. I see if they take a third, and then I just leave the Hellions at home.
Not enough minerals.
Or well, we can move out of the
Not
Hellions.
enough minerals.
Maybe not all the way, but slightly. He does take a third, so I assume it's not gonna be like super all in. But yeah, basically we can kind of just get a high marine count early on, and that will deal with any sort of, oh, I need to land this cheese that he might throw at us.
Not enough minerals.
Like some random roaches, for example. So yeah, now I have a lot of marines at home, so I'm not too
Command
worried
center
about
upgrade complete.
an attack anymore, and I can just kind of
Not enough
oh.
minerals.
move across. Perhaps even go like armory or something and have it push him. Let's actually do that. In case it's 2-base muta, sometimes they do that as well.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field.
Yeah, you see him like creep spread there, he has a lair attack.
Mineral field depleted.
Sure thing. Big job.
Research complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
There might be like mutas flying into my base right now.
Complete.
There are definitely mutas flying into my base right now.
Mineral field depleted.
So I'm building a
Additional
Thor.
supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough. Mineral field.
Armed and ready. This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Sure. Affirmative. SCV, want a piece? Where?
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
GG. Yeah, I bring my own equipment in tournaments. I didn't even watch the games too in-depthly, like Clem vs. Shin, so I don't know. Well, he was just rushing mutas, but didn't have any defense against the Helper push. That was basically a very perfectly timed Helper push. Like I said, I was just playing it safe. Like, this guy's like playing like Bly, so I'm used to that kind of Zerg. What they're trying, like when they stay on 2-base, it's either like a roach, committed roach attack, or it's like some kind of 2-base muta or whatever. Dankeschön, Schreiblebier und Jenmeister. Dankeschön für den... Thanks for the resubs. It's not by me on... Well, I mean, he might have been on the stream and him, like, the call out, you know. Like, now he's probably gonna stop playing. Or he's gonna, like, play another one and pretend like I'm not like, he's not stream sniping, you know. Like, usually when I call it out, they stop. Because they're watching the stream, literally. They're not watching, like, during the game, but, like, in between the games, you know. But like it's just super annoying. Like you check like their match history and you see something like this. Like so often it happens to me. It's like starts playing at the exact time that I'm like playing and then stops playing at the exact time that I'm like playing, you know. It's like so annoying. Oh, it's a 6k turn.
Not enough minerals.
Like I don't mind it when it happens like every now and then. Like when I look at the match history and like I see this, I'm not always gonna say, oh, this guy's like stream sniping. But like when I see this like every second day, it's like, come on, bro. Like it's so obvious. Stop.
It's your time.
Not enough minerals.
Like that shit makes me really kind of mad because
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
it's so annoying.
SCV ready.
Like stream sniping to me is like very toxic nowadays. Unless you're like a Zurich. Because like this is a special case, right? Like
Additional supply depots.
if like a Zurich is stream sniping me, I'm like thankful because like the ladder is only TVP basically. Like nobody plays ladder because it's all Protoss.
Not enough minerals.
And then like I'm streaming and like I even get to play more Protoss because I'm getting like stream sniped. Like that's so stupid.
Not enough minerals.
So
Not enough minerals.
I already play like 70% TVP, but then when people start sniping me, I play like 90% TVP. No, like I don't want that. That's why I like swapped the account. Like I don't want to play like 90% TVP here. Just don't snipe me. Like what is like so complicated about it? Just leave me alone, you know. It has never really been an issue, but like it only started becoming an issue like recently. I don't know why it became like normal now that you just like
SCV ready.
snipe people when they are like streaming and stuff. Like it's so freaking annoying.
Go ahead. Fan the rear.
It's already so hard as a streamer in StarCraft, and then there's like people harassing you. It's like so freaking annoying.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, this guy is definitely cheating me. You know what? What? His factory is like so late, and his depot as well. Makes no sense.
Command center upgrade complete.
Like his depot is like later than mine, and I put it here. And his factory is also later than mine, and I worker scouted. He didn't scout. It's so weird.
What's going on?
Blame. No, like sniping is always toxic.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
The question is like, does the stream sniping make the stream better or worse? You know.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
And I think if like a toss is like
Is under attack.
sniping me, they definitely make it worse.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required.
Like, why do you even have to like snipe in the first place? That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't you just leave like the streamer alone? Why do you have to be annoying in the first place? You know.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, this guy is getting like smashed. What the bro? You're like so dead.
In a heap of trouble.
I'm listening.
Yeah, Grace. I need a small bathroom break. Burt back. Remove everyone from friends list? So like the thing about StarCraft stream sniping is that you can't prevent it. Even if I was playing on a 10-minute delay, I wouldn't be able to prevent stream sniping. You can just whisper somebody on Battle.net and then you see when they are searching. Even if I block that person, even if I have like the social option disabled, that only friends can like contact me, you can't prevent that. If people want to snipe you, they can snipe you. They can even snipe you when you're not streaming. All they need to do is like know which account you're on, which is easy to figure out. Like, that's not really an issue. It's like when I play someone with like clan tag or someone that you know, or like there's even like websites that track that, you know, like there's websites that track the ladder, so you check that and you see like my account there, because I'm like high MMR. You simply cannot prevent stream sniping in SC2. It's a big issue if like bigger streamers were like into the game, but I guess fortunately they're not. But yeah, there's no chance you can prevent that. No chance.
Not enough minerals.
Just have to hope that people don't wanna like harass you.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Which apparently is the harder part.
Not enough minerals.
Which apparently like even the people that you think are like the most reasonable, because I'm like if I'm like a diamond player and I get stream sniped, like it's like, yeah sure, I can't do anything about it. I'm your bitch, you know. That's kind of what it is. But when like actual pros like starts like sniping you and stuff, like come on, like what is that behavior? That's like the annoying part. It's like people that you actually like know are doing that toxic behavior. So freaking annoying.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Aren't those like the ones that like shouldn't do it in the first place? Bro, like what is this?
Command center upgrade.
Really? No, I mean he probably just wants to play other matchups but TVT. PvP I mean. That's the thing, like why it's so hard as a Terran and Zerg with streaming right now, because even when you watch like someone like Lambo, he randomly plays against like match packs like half his games, because like he constantly snipes him as well, for instance. Like toxic toss behavior, isn't it?
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
I'm gonna take a risk because this guy's like so greedy. I can't believe he still like sends the Reaper across. Like, what are you doing, bro? You just lost the game because you kept sending your units across the map. And now you just do it all over again. You just keep sending your units across. Like, bro, stop. Oh, I should have microed a little bit better.
Complete.
My micro there was pretty bad. I didn't expect the Reaper to show up from the other angle. To be honest, I don't even know what I was expecting there. Because that Reaper was coming in from a weird angle.
Talk to me. I'm waiting on you.
Pathing is just... I should have targeted the Reaper. I got greedy and targeted the Hellion.
Not enough minerals.
But like this guy is like literally losing because he's like sending his units across the map like this. Twice. Go back home. Stop being here. Stop.
Center upgrade.
It's not good for you.
Not enough energy.
I just want to have the best for you.
Not enough minerals.
Channel's clear, boss.
SCV ready.
Waiting on you. ETA.
Okay, there's definitely something
Now
coming
what?
our way.
Acknowledged. Talk to me.
Additional supply depots required.
I get you. Got a target in mind. Enemy contact.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots.
Light. Taken out.
By the number.
Ready.
Liberation is at hand.
SCV. Go.
Talk to me.
Bro's like,
Additional
I'll make our
supply
cook
depots required.
again.
Now what?
Oh,
Where's the emergency?
Additional supply depots.
I didn't think he would build another cyclone. That was my bad.
I'm on.
Yes, sir.
Wheeled up, ready to go. Looking forward. SCV ready.
Attention.
Add-on complete.
Sure thing. SCV ready.
Perfect. We read you. We have you on. Income.
Bro, what? Ugh!
We're returning fire. Got
This guy is crazy, man.
SCV ready.
standing by. Attention.
Yeah, but I play so poorly, man.
Ready to plunder. Let's get into the fun.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Oh yeah. Fighter. You can. Fused up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV want some. You ready? Made for battle. Fighter. On you. This ready to plunder.
Standing.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Ah, command. Incoming orders.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient. Additional supply depots required.
Want some.
Got. Attend. We read. Need. Yes, sir. Need something.
I'm playing really poorly, by the way.
Research
I'm playing a little bit
complete.
distracted today. Because I'm kind of jet lagged as well, I hope.
Go ahead.
I think I might do some tryhard games after this. Because then I can focus, at least.
You ready for war?
I'm like in a mood where I really can't focus properly. It's kind of annoying.
SCV. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready to roll out. Can't hold them alone. SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing
He's
zone.
counterattacking
Add-on
me.
complete.
SCV ready.
Of course.
I should just leave this guy over here.
Armed and ready.
Get free pickoffs.
Not enough minerals.
We're returning fire.
Command center upgrade.
What is going on here?
Incoming orders.
SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Research complete. Add-on complete.
You ready for war? Got no faith.
Ready for dust off.
Gangway coming through.
Oh no.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news? Huh? In the rear with the gear. Go.
Not enough minerals.
Give up, you. This better be good.
Confirm.
Need something. Gangway coming through.
Add-on complete.
Big job. I'm in deep.
Oh, he's actually attacking?
Ready for dust off.
I didn't expect that.
Boy.
I don't have upgrades, right? So I shouldn't take this fight. Yeah, let's just not do it.
Gangway coming through.
Not enough
He
minerals.
still keeps pushing.
Go.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
This is going surprisingly easy, man. Wow. Love this. Oh, thank you very much, Zerg to Kill, for the subs. I appreciate it. New challenge. I don't really do challenges. When Legacy of the Void, I don't think I'm gonna play the Legacy of the Void campaign ever. The Heart of the Swamp campaign was honestly so bad that I I don't really care about it anymore. Wings of Liberty was good, but yeah. I really didn't like the Heart of the Swamp campaign. It was just way too easy. So it didn't really feel like fun. Okay, I'm gonna swap the account again, hopefully we don't get sniped, and then play some more. Because this one is kind of low. I'm not interested in like any mod either, because I don't want to play the game not like it was intended. I want to play the game how it was intended. And not like some mod. Because like making more difficult is obviously easy, but Blizzard should have done that, not some random people. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself so I focus.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You're the boss.
Not enough minerals.
Spin the ring.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yes. Huh? Go ahead. Ah. What?
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Man the ring. SCV ready. Big jump. Uh-huh. Huh? Yep.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Ben, go ahead. Big job.
Command center upgrade complete.
Bad news.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Got some. What? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Death from above. Nothing I can't handle.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad. What?
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
On the way. Done. All right. Yes, indeed. SCV ready. I'm listening. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? What? SCV ready.
Add-on not enough.
Who wants some?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Armed and
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
got you. SCV ready. Let's go. Go ahead. Gangway.
Not enough
SCV ready. Bad. Who wants?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Not enough minerals.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready. Sir.
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Fair enough.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV. Want a piece of me, boy? Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
What? I'm listening. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
By the cover.
Additional
Where's the emergency?
Reporting for action.
insufficient
SCV
Vespine
ready.
gas.
Who wants some? Been waiting. You gonna get ready to roll out? This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
By the number.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Taking out. Dropping off.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir. Where's the crew?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Yes, sir.
Been waiting. This gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Incoming orders.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Need something.
You got coordinates or what? I get ya.
Stay.
Show me who you want it.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Add-on
Oh, it's on.
insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough.
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. In the rear.
Additional supply depots required.
Back.
Add-on complete.
What's going
Add-on
on?
complete.
It's go time. It's about to get heavy.
Looking for.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Gangway.
minerals.
Coming through.
Oh,
Not enough
it's on.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go on.
This better be
Let's have a blast. It's go time.
Ready for dust off.
Research complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Incoming orders.
It's about to get heavy.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ah,
Insufficient Vespine gas.
been waiting. Who won? Been waiting.
I'm in a world of hurt.
We could use some help here. Gangway coming through.
Research complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
What's our target?
It's on.
Not enough minerals.
Ready,
Let's have a
Our SCVs are under attack.
ready for dust off.
kaboom, baby.
we're returning.
Mineral field depleted.
Kaboom, baby. Let's have a blast. Kaboom, baby.
Who wants some? We could use some help here. This better be waiting. By the number. You want a piece of it?
Not enough.
Let's have a blast. It's about to get heavy.
Sure. Who wants
It's
some?
go time.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted.
Oh,
Who wants some?
kaboom, baby.
Not enough minerals.
Here's your stuff.
Let's have a blast.
Gangway coming through. Oh yeah.
Ready for dust off.
Kaboom.
Armed and
It's go time. It's about to get heavy.
gangway coming through.
Kaboom, baby.
Mineral field depleted.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Some.
Paddock.
It's go time. Let's have a blast. It's about to get heavy.
Piece of me, boy.
White flight's here.
This who wants
It's go time.
you? Coming through.
Talk to me.
Go, go, go! Gangway coming through.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's
Not
go
enough
time.
minerals.
You want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
It's on.
Not enough.
Boom!
Not enough
Go,
minerals.
go!
I'm in a world of hurt. Go on. Say this.
Ready to blunder. This better be who wants some?
Insufficient vestigial supply. Insufficient vestigial.
Gangway coming through.
Go time.
This better be one of these. Can't hold them alone. Outstanding. Who wants some?
Ready for dust off.
Fine, let's get
Mineral field depleted.
this. Been waiting.
Mineral field.
It's go time. Let's have a blast.
Piece of me, boy.
Go time.
Your forces. Mineral. Not enough minerals.
It's
Not enough energy.
We could use some help here. Ready to blunder.
Let's have
Taking
a
out,
blast.
dropping off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This
It's
better be
go
good.
time.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough
Let's
minerals.
have a blast.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
It's up.
Upgrade.
Go, go, go! Ready to plunder. This better.
Mineral field depleted.
It's go time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh,
Better be
Not enough
gangway.
minerals.
Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
got a boom, boom, baby.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field
Let's have a
depleted.
blast.
Not enough minerals.
Sure thing.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! It's getting
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
big jump.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What? Ben?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ben? SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news? Huh? SCV
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Huh? In the rear. What's going? Big job. Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
What's going? SCV ready.
Got
Ah! What's going on?
Add-on complete.
death from above. What? You want something?
Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready. Bad news. Go ahead.
Numbers.
SCV ready. Huh?
What?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust
This
off.
better be good.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Now what?
Not enough energy.
Gangway.
Command center. Your forces are under attack.
Go, go, go!
Life flight's here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
This better be good. What's our...
Talk.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
I'm listening.
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go!
SCV
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Life flight's here.
SCV ready.
Scanning. Ready.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
State your
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
ready for service. State your request. Scanning and await.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Now what?
Let's have a...
Not enough minerals.
Roger.
Additional supply depots required.
This better be...
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Fueled up, ready to go! Go, go, go!
SCV ready.
Not enough. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Scanning.
SCV ready.
This vessel requires assistance.
Gangway. Coming through. You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
You gonna get me? Oh, I'm on it. You've been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
By the number. Armed and ready.
Oh, it's on.
This better be good. Fueled up, ready to go!
Big job.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through. It's go.
Mineral field depleted. Research complete.
This better.
Let's go.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade.
Ready for dust off.
Let's have a blast.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
It's go time.
SCV ready. By the numbers. SCV.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to
It's about to get heavy.
this better. Armed and SCV ready.
We're screwed.
SCV ready. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
It's go time.
Minerals.
Roger that.
Add-on.
Kaboom, baby.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Command
We could use some help here. Why not? Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? Huh? This better be good. By the number. SCV ready.
Your forces are under
Base
attack.
is
Additional
under
attack.
Affirmative.
Upgrade complete.
Who wants some? Oh, outstanding. Gateway coming through. It's all out here.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. Huh? Sure thing.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time.
This better be bad news. SCV ready. I've been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
I can't feel
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient mineral gas. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespine gas.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Got a hole.
We can use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! Yeah, go ahead. SCV ready.
Oh, it's on. It's go time.
Gangway coming through. Big job, huh?
Mineral field
Ready to plunder.
unacceptable, Commander.
Life flights here.
There's something in the way.
Kaboom, baby.
This better be good. You sure about that? By the numbers. Solo operative.
Got a
Big arm.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Out with it.
Unacceptable, Command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted.
Give me the sit rep.
Command center upgrade. Add-on complete.
By the coming. Armed and ready. We could use some help here. This better be good. Out with it.
Got a hole.
Give me the sit.
Says word.
We could use some help here.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
I can't build here.
Base is under attack. Not enough.
We could use some help here. Go.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Give me this. Ready to plunder.
Huh? What's going on?
Upgrade complete. Command center upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Ghost reporting.
Research. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum.
Who wants some? You sure?
Big job, huh?
Your forces are under attack.
About to get heavy.
Roger. Solo operator. Out with.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
You sure?
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Light.
Give me this.
It's about to get heavy. Boom, baby. Let's have a blast.
You sure?
Vespine geyser. Upgrade complete.
Oh, it's on.
This better be.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Kaboom!
Not enough.
Go time.
Reporting for action. Liberation is at hand.
I'm in a world of hurt. It's about to
Base is under attack.
boom, baby.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Let's have a blast.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
In the rear. Back. Go ahead.
Insufficient Vespine
Get
gas.
heavy.
Ghost reporting.
Upgrade complete.
What's going on?
Liberation is at hand.
Not enough minerals.
Solo operative, right?
We read you.
Go.
Yes. Need something liberated? All hands to battle stations.
Ready?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Kaboom, baby.
Ghost report. Ready to plunder. Ghost report.
Mineral field.
We're returning
Upgrade
fire.
complete.
Coming.
We, yes, sir. We have yours.
Ready to plunder.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Solo. Give me. Ready to plunder.
Mineral
Ready to plunder.
Huh? Back. I can't be.
Oh, it's on.
unacceptable landing zone. Not enough minerals.
Kaboom, baby.
Got it.
What's going on?
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Just
Out with it.
oh, it's on. Let's have a blast. Kaboom, baby.
You sure want some?
It's about to get heavy.
Add-on complete.
Flight plan is
Give me the sit rep.
Kaboom, baby. Got a hole.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on? Huh? In the rear. SCV ready. Go ahead. Ben. What? Ah! You scared me. Go ahead. What's going on? In the rear with the... Huh? Move it.
Who wants some?
Ben.
Been waiting.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough.
SCV ready. Bad news.
You gonna get
Ah! You scared me.
Not enough minerals.
armed and
Huh? SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas.
big job.
SCV ready.
Gas.
This been waiting on. But you gonna get been waiting.
SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. Optics online. Let's go kill something. You got coordinates or what?
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready. Oh, I'll get there.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Show me who you want.
Ready for dust
You
off.
want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
Comms open.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting
Wait.
on. This
Add-on complete. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Now. Top. Ready. Where's...
SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
go, go!
Life flights?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Engine screaming.
Who wants?
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
This been waiting on you.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Armed and
SCV ready. SCV ready.
we could use some help here.
I got my ear.
Ready for pick.
Yeah?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Life flight's here.
SCV ready.
Gangway.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
By the number.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Go, go, go.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Who wants some? You can.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
By the number.
Research complete. Additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
Sure thing. Who wants some? We could use some help here.
Oh, it's on.
Can't wait.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Not
Let's have a blast.
unacceptable landing.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Add-ons complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help
Research.
here.
SCV ready.
Not enough
You
minerals.
want a piece of me, boy?
Man the rear.
Additional supply. Add-on complete.
Say, just
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
You can pick.
oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals.
Sure thing.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
It's about to get heavy.
Will do, Command.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Man, this opening sucks, what the hell. He had an observer in the center that saw everything immediately, but jeez man, this opening is so bad.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Uh-huh.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah. Bad news. Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah, go ahead. What's going on? SCV ready. Move it. Go. Bad news. You're the boss. It's your dime. SCV ready. Hear me. Gotcha. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead. Ah!
Who wants some? This better.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ah! This better.
SCV ready. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can't wait.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Unacceptable landing zone. Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready. What?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'm going in. All day long. Talk to the boss. I'm waiting on you.
Armed and ready.
Right on. SCV
Not enough
ready.
minerals.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough
Gangway.
minerals.
Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
SCV
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
You want a
minerals.
piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
But this better be good.
Objects online.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Sight. Show me who you want.
This better be
Huh? What's going?
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Channel's clear.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. This better. What?
Not enough minerals.
You gonna
Got it targeted.
Not enough minerals.
arm?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You up, ready to go?
Not enough
Go,
minerals.
go, go!
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through. Been waiting on you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
want to...
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
You up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. Go, go, go! Armed.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me,
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
This better be fun, son.
Not enough.
Up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I have to be honest with you, I just don't really want to play Christiana, so I just did random nonsense. Like, his resident sleeper to go up again, so I got a little bit sloppy here. I just don't feel like playing, basically. So I did some random stuff. Yo, Cranky Toast, thank you, my man. Thanks very much for that prime sub. It's just kind of boring to play him. He's not a very pleasant person either, so it's kind of just nah. And like he's lower more, so it's like nothing to gain. Like you lose 40 points, you gain like 12 points when you win. Let's play some commentary games, it's better. It's a little bit more fun. Like Leda gets really boring when like you just keep playing the same person over and over again. And if it's like someone that is like BM as well, like someone that is not very pleasant, like do I really want to practice against like that sort of person? It's like, nah, I'd play against rather like someone nicer, I think. Let's wait until he finds a game. I don't want to play him. He's too boring. Let's see if we can get someone else. But I think it could also be a good time to go offline because I think I need to. Don't think we're gonna get anyone else. Can wait like a couple minutes, see how it is then, but I think I might just go offline. Let's just wait like 2 minutes or so and then we can decide. I kind of didn't want, like I kind of don't want to play because tomorrow there's like the EWC online qualifier happening. So I'm kind of not really in the mood to grind the ladder now, like. And obviously I'm very tired because of like traveling and all that, arriving in the morning, staying up is hard, but honestly I don't really feel any of that. It's just that I feel a little bit dirty today from all the traveling I had to do. Jet lag basically. Fast Cyclone? It's a good build? Nah, I don't think it's a good build. Okay, I actually found a game. So we can search. See if we can get someone else. Probably not. Probably will not find someone else. But we can at least try. Oh! That was actually surprisingly fast. Max Specs again. What a surprise. We play Max Specs again, guys. Well, I think at this point, at least he's not sniping, I think. So,
Not enough
then I don't
minerals.
really mind playing him. Why are my hotkeys hidden? I don't want that. Like I said, my settings, like, they just randomly change when I'm, like, traveling and I log into the account from, like, different
Not enough
computer.
minerals. Not
Soccer is,
enough
like, such a
minerals.
bug game, it feels like
Not
my...
enough
I didn't
minerals.
even change, like, any of this, but then, like, my control groups here are hidden when I didn't even change that. Soccer was a very bugged game.
What's going on?
Like, all fine when you just play on one computer, but as soon as I travel and I play on, like, multiple computers,
Additional supply depots required.
everything just randomly changes.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, let's try and play a proper game, though. Like, I feel more motivated playing against max packs, because I can gain some ammo more, you know. But I think this is my last game. I'm just too hungry. Like, I should call it here. I should take the jet lag for tomorrow's series. Like, I gotta make sure, because tomorrow's like the first qualifier for the qualifier, basically, for EWC. So I gotta make sure that I'm well rested tomorrow, and because I just arrived today from America, there's obviously the chance of being jet lagged, and I can only really compensate by not streaming until like midnight. Because imagine if I stream until midnight now and I'm like waking up in the middle of the night, like 3 AM. I don't get any sleep. It'd be super painful tomorrow. Tomorrow would suck. The next day would suck. Like, yeah.
Command center upgrade.
So let's take it easy today. Let's try and play one last good game and then I'm happy. Like, if this is a good game, then all good. Like, I really didn't care about the last few games that I lost there. I just didn't want to play Cristiano again. He's like I said, it's not the nicest player on the ladder, so I don't really want to play him. Plus, like, his MMR is pretty
Not
low,
enough
so
minerals.
it's like every win I get like 10 points, but I lose like 40. It's not a lot of fun to play ladder that way. Let me tell you that much.
SCV ready. Fear the Reaper Man.
Add on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh,
Not enough
you'd have actually
minerals.
shaded
SCV ready.
like that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add on. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. It's on now. Armed and ready.
Oh, he's very committed.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. Orders received. By the who won? You gonna get one piece of me, boy.
I'll take some.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Console.
Bet, huh?
I name it camera hotkey, and I say I'm like tryharding Kappa.
SCV ready.
Got it.
Ready for dust off.
Let's just tank all in, honestly. Like I said, I go offline, guys. Let's just tank all in this game.
Not enough.
Tank all ins unfortunately don't really work anymore, but we can always try our luck. Maybe he goes for a greedy build.
Not enough.
Though I think
minerals.
max specs usually goes like 3-gate blink type of game, so.
Waiting on you.
Been waiting on you. By the numbers, boy.
Where's the emergency? Talk.
Let's not overextend, that was actually good damage. The thing is, I just don't know anything here, so
Not enough minerals.
he could literally go 4-gate blink.
Not
I have
enough
no idea.
minerals.
This better be. Go, go, go.
Oh, hello there.
Ready to plunder. This better be good.
Wait.
It is a 4-gate blink.
Gangway. Coming through.
So yeah, we're just there. Look at these SCVs.
Who wants some? Gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Oh yes!
Not
we're
enough
cooking.
Minerals.
2 kills.
Not enough minerals.
Oh.
Are under attack. Not enough minerals.
It's a 3-gate blink, his standard build.
Who wants some? Got it. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
I need that second tank, otherwise I don't think I can
Insufficient Vespine gas.
go in.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
I can't believe my friend here is getting another warp prison. Like, bro, what? No way.
Not enough.
Go, go, go. Can't hold them alone.
Bro, like, I'm like 20 SCVs. I'm like 20 SCVs!
Been waiting.
Oh my god. That tank. That high ground.
SCV ready.
Yeah, okay, I got out microed there by myself.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Because my SCVs are also like randomly in a hold position.
SCV ready.
Gangway. Coming through. Can't
We might still be somewhat fine.
SCV ready.
The thing is, he has like fully saturated dirt.
been waiting on one of these evil.
How do I know he doesn't? What a stupid freaking game, man. I think I should go, guys. Like, it's just not my day, basically. Like, I haven't been to the routine yet, you know. Like, I came back from the airport. I went out with the dog. I took a little nap in the noon. But like, I still feel very much like dizzy, like jet lag, pretty much. From all the traveling, I didn't get like much sleep, I'm sure. I was feeling very tired in the noon. Luckily, I didn't oversleep, I think, so I feel somewhat tired now. I think I just should leave it now here, because like tomorrow there's like the EWC and like the online qualifier. So I think, yeah, it's just time to stop, basically. I would really love to just stream more, because like I have the time, you know, like the time is not an issue right now. Like I could stream another like 2 hours. It's just that my mood right now is like not there. I'm not really there to do that. Like I shouldn't continue streaming if I don't want to even play, you know, like I don't feel like playing. So let's just end it here. Okay. Let me check. So yeah, tomorrow there's the qualifier for EWC. So tomorrow and on Thursday there's gonna be 16 players in total that qualify for the qualifier. And then on Saturday the actual qualifier is happening. But first I need to qualify for the qualifier. So open qualifiers into closed qualifier, basically. Or actually stage 1 into stage 2. So tomorrow and on Thursday there's qualifier stage 1, and then on stage 2 where people qualify is on Saturday. So Saturday is when it gets interesting, basically. That's kind of how it is. So Saturday is when the EWC spots are being determined for Europe. And also what is being determined, let me show you on Wikipedia before I go offline. Showed it in the beginning. Also what is being determined is the spots for the global qualifiers, because if you take a look at the qualifiers, there's 2 slots for the main event here. Now I'm a little bit cooked because Cyril and Reyna both didn't qualify at the DreamHack. They got very close, but both of them didn't qualify. So Reyna and Cyril still have to qualify, so they're gonna participate. But like the 2 spots, like they're not that important. Well, I mean they are, but like it's not like super important to get top 2. Because like Cyril is playing, Reyna is playing, it's going to be hard. what is going to be like more important, I think, to at least get top 6, because the top 6, or in this case the top 5, but because of some tiebreaker scenario, that might be the top 6 as well. Basically 3 additional people, so place 3 to 5, they're going to qualify for the global qualifier, and the global qualifier is the absolute like last chance. So we have to at least get top 5 in this one, or top 6, something like that. At least top 6 in the qualifier here. If we don't get top 6, or ideally we just qualify directly, then we are completely out. That's the scenario. So this is happening this week, and it's going to be very important, of course. I'm going to try my best and see how it goes. Yeah, MaxPax doesn't play, of course. I mean, you can check the bracket here who's playing. So if we go to the bracket over here, you can see Lambo, Spirit, like everybody is playing, of course. That's my account. I had a Faceit account, so I just logged into this one. I'm a member since July 2016. It's a Counter-Strike like platform. Yeah. So like everybody is playing basically, but it's only 35 that signed up so far. Like technically everybody is allowed to play, and it's only 35 right now that are signed up. Like you can tell like StarCraft is a little bit weird in that regard. Cause like there's so many like very strong players playing, of course, like Cyril, etc. But then there's like only 35. Like really, can we only get 35 people? For like a qualifier, and like for the EWC qualifier in Europe? Like that's kind of disappointing, isn't it? Like wow, only 35 people signed up so far. It's kind of like StarCraft is really a dead game, isn't it? I don't want to say it, but man, like 35 for like the World Championship. It's. I think it has to do with the top guys, you know. Like I think a lot of people, they don't bother because they don't qualify anyways, and because they don't even want to like try. Basically, it's like, yeah, it's like Cyril. He's gonna win anyway. It's so yeah. No, you can still qualify until 1 hour before the event. Anyways, have a nice evening, guys. I'm gonna go. No point in continue playing, so see you. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow unless the qualifier isn't going too long. I might do a cheeky late night stream tomorrow, but like I said, I don't know how my jet lag is. Like I said, this is happening like tomorrow already, so I need to play that. I don't think I'm even allowed to stream, so like I'm obviously not gonna stream. This is like important, you know. So yeah, unfortunately I think for this week there is not gonna be as many streams, because I'm gonna have to try my best to qualify, because I think that's more important. So I'm gonna try to qualify, and then afterwards there's enough time to stream again, I think, right? So that's the current plan. So if everything goes well, see you tomorrow. If I qualify, see you tomorrow. I didn't mention the resubs actually, hold on. Grogna, thanks for the resub, and Nico Loco, thanks for the resub. What do you think of lower base maps? I don't know what lower base maps are. Lower bases. Yeah. Usually they're not very interesting because they're like a lot of camping going on. Thank you, Garguza boy, as well for the sub. Man, I really didn't pay attention. It's so hard when I do like. I'm just not there today, guys. I need to go. Bye bye. See you like hopefully tomorrow if I qualify immediately through the like if I qualify for the stage 2, then I'll be streaming tomorrow, I'm sure, if it doesn't go too late. I don't know. See you then. It's rough out here.